Hello everyone, this is Alex from Marine Log. We're here at Workboat 2024 at the Trident Maritime booth with Luke Briant, the VP of Sales and Marketing. Luke.
Alex, good to see you again, mate.
Yeah, good to see you again too. So thank you for being here. So our viewers are wondering, could you give us a little bit of an outlook on what Trident Maritime has to offer the market and kind of we know about your commitment to shipbuilding, but if you could get into that a little bit more and explain what's going on here recently.
Okay, so Trident Maritime Systems is quite the company. I've been here about 7 months now and I've learned a lot. I would say that Trident's really statement is, there's no mission too large. Okay. We have access to thousands of products and solutions in our portfolio. So based on what the customer's needs are, any bespoke solutions we can do. So there's no challenge too big.
Okay, perfect. So it's a very versatile operation. Could you tell us about kind of the common key value adds that Trident offers to its customers?
Sure. So I would say that the main key value adds would be obviously quality, delivery, engineering. We have our own engineering teams across the portfolio elements, and our portfolios are really broken into sort of 3 segments. It's really what we call platform systems. So that's HVAC, distributed systems, diesel electric propulsion, hybrid propulsion. We also do joinery systems and furniture systems, which we also design, build, install, and outfit. We also have a large equipment group which deals with building, capstans, heavy lift equipment like davits, doors, ramps. Also all the unrem systems for the TAOs and oilers. We also manufacture those and deliver and build. So that's the really platform systems. And then we have mission systems, which are focused on C4I systems. This is a company's, part of our company's based in the UK. And they deliver environmental systems and aircraft landing systems for aircraft carriers, frigates, destroyers. So we have really, that. We also have a forging company. We bought a company a few years ago. Used to be called CAC. It's now part of Trident Maritime. And we specialize there in forgings, specialty forgings, fittings, piping, etc. And then also we obviously have life cycle management. So really we have a broad portfolio.
Very broad.
And depending on what the customer's needs are, and we have the skills behind it, we have the technology, and we can really apply ourselves to solve the challenge that the customer is trying to face.
Perfect. I appreciate you going in depth for us there. So 2024, I know you've been with the company for a short amount of time now, but I know you're very plugged into the market. How has 2024 been for you guys? And then also, can you give us some insights that maybe our viewers would be interested in, since you're in the mix and behind the scenes?
Right. Well, I would say that on the federal side, so on the Navy sort of side, you see that platforms are moving to the right. I think the biggest challenge there is for the government to hold to a program or to a plan. So we've definitely seen some major programs shifting. But we're also seeing an uptick in the commercial market. So I expect that with the new potentially the administration coming in now, I see there'll be a lot of push towards energy. I think there'll be we'll see some growth. It might be a little bit slow on the uptake in the maritime industry, but I think we're going to see it. We're also going to hopefully see when there is pressure from the Navy to build more ships and deliver more ships. And part of the what Trident does is we really want to support the industrial base. So one thing that we're very passionate about here, and this team is very passionate about, is supporting that industrial base. So what can we do to help the tier 1, the tier 2 shipyards be more successful, and also help them deliver boats on budget, on schedule.
All right, Luke, thank you. So in terms of the ESG philosophy that you have when it comes to sustainability at the company, sustainability has been a buzzword these past couple years. I know you're very plugged in. Could you please describe to us what that company philosophy is like? Sure.
So I think from an ESG perspective, breaking it down into three categories, environmental, social, governance. On the environmental side, we like to be stewards of the environment, always thinking about how can we be sustainable with our manufacturing, with the products we use, for example, on the joinery side, using recyclable materials, things like that. On the social side, back to the environmental, more teams meetings, so using remote work where it makes sense. Obviously we have manufacturing facilities, so guys like to come in to work every day. We have about 14 across the globe. And then also from a travel perspective, traveling when you need to travel, right? I think a lot of people have seen that coming out of COVID. So just being respectable to the environment, with respect to overdoing your travel, and if you do travel, make sure it's a mission-based meeting, and you get what you need done, and it's an important aspect of travel. Yeah,
that's an admirable process to have as a company. So thanks for explaining that. So of course, Trident's been around for 100+ years, known for its shipbuilding experience. what have you found that your customers appreciate about that type of extensive experience in the industry, where you've kind of seen every wave of the industry take place here?
Well, I think the beauty that Trident brings is because we have so many things in our portfolio, right?
Yeah.
A lot of these companies that we've acquired over time have a lot of legacy, products and history. So I would say it's an amalgamation of all that experience. I think they appreciate that. They appreciate the quality, and we really work with our customers more of a partner.
Yeah.
What are your needs? What are your challenges? And let's pull from the different parts of our company and experience to try and solve that challenge. And I think that's something that's appreciated by a lot of our customers.
Yeah, definitely. And to wrap things up here, so we know that you're just kind of getting your footing with the company, and you're understanding the market like you always do. But what are the goals for the next year? And then, how is your market outlook looking for, say, 5 years from now? What are some big scheme goals for the company?
So I guess for us, we break it into two major categories, right? There's the naval or federal space,
okay.
And then there's the commercial space.
Okay.
Commercial is obviously a little bit more unpredictable, based on what is going to be happening in the market with regards to energy, renewables, what's going on in the wind market, what's going on in the oil and gas market. So I think on the commercial outlook, I think we're going to see an uptick,
okay.
Just based on the new administration and what their needs and wants are. So we believe we'll see an uptick there. There are also a lot of ferries out there that are going to be mainly hybrid. I think we're not seeing a major push to all electric ferries yet, just because of the shore power infrastructure and what that costs. But certainly hybrid propulsion, right? Hybrid propulsion is becoming pretty much the norm. So we see potential midlives and upgrades coming up in the future on the commercial side, allowing customers to get an extended life out of their asset, investing not as much as maybe building a new vessel, but just upgrading the existing tonnage that they have, right, to make it more fuel efficient and reduce their OPEX. And then on the federal side, I would say that a lot of programs have moved to the right. So I would say whilst things this year moved, we'll start seeing an uptick in those programs. And also the Navy needs to build ships faster.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see strengthening of the industrial base. If you look in the media, you'll see some contracts awarded to various companies to help support that philosophy of increasing the size of the industrial base, and we're front and center trying to support that action and actually grow it.
Okay, perfect. Well, Luke, I appreciate the information so much.
No worries.
And stay tuned to marinelog.com to watch the video and more content from Workboat 2024. Thanks for watching.